sexual trauma. Monique has taken that video and perverted it for her own uses. She's decided to add her own narrative. I will only say this, and I'm answering this now in response to a request from my daughter, who, of course, over the weekend was crying, of course, having her trauma, tried it out in front of the world in a situation she had nothing to do with, that doesn't have anything to do with a contract, would be traumatizing to anybody, particularly when it's from somebody who claims to love us for real. But she proceeded to talk about how I let a man touch my child, which nothing could be further from the truth. They were both 13 years old. They were they were friends that had grown up together. She told me about it years later, and when she told me about it, I and this is something I lament to this day, denied that I said, well, that's what kids do. Now, that was my estimation of it. It was not her interpretation of it. She was hurt by that. And I will never forgive myself for not.
D.L. Hughley responds back to Monique after she brings up his daughter. He says, unbreakable. The final straw and the last breath I waste on a monster so heinous. They would try to open a wound and weaponize a young woman's past and personal trauma. That young woman happens to be my daughter, and it ends today. Signed, Daryl Lynn Hughley. So, I get where he's coming from. Because as a father, you're talking about my innocent child. She has nothing to do with this. Like, Monique, what you doing? And I don't want to make it a trash Monique video. Like I say, I want Monique to win. Monique always seemed like a cool ass, auntie, role model to me. As I got older, I was watching the podcasts, then I liked her stand up. I liked some of her movies. She seemed like a cool ass, auntie. But then, over the years, bro, she just switched. It's something in her head is victim mentality. And unfortunately, a lot of women are like this. It's no matter what they do or say, they will flip it and make it seem no, I did this because you did that. Instead of just taking accountability, yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, or I could have went about it a different way. That's all Monique could have said. Yes, I said what I said. She might have meant it, but she could have said, I apologize. I could have went about it a different way. I ain't had to do it like that. But instead of her taking accountability, she doubling down. She's still sending out messages. The same way how she did Tyler Perry, Oprah, Lee Daniels, all of them. The same way. She flipping on D.L. Hughley. And they actually had a relationship back in the day. They had, I don't know how good it was, but they had a relationship. They was on speaking terms back in the day. So for all this to happen now over a headlining issue, a simple business decision, D.L. Hughley said it was clearly his tour. He was the headliner. He brought you on so you can make some money. And I don't know whether your husband or manager got in your head, but you start pulling back wounds. D.L. Hughley said his daughter was crying over the weekend, reliving the situation that happened years ago. And now she got to relive it. Everybody online talking about it again like it just happened, and she got to relive it. And he said he got to console his daughter over some shit that ain't got nothing to do with her. Monique need a serious intervention. Whoever loved Monique, just need to talk to her. What's going on with you? Are you okay? You lash out too much. That can't be good for your health. Just lashing out, getting all hot and bothered all the time. That can't be good for your health. And I ain't even trying to make no joke. I'm trying to be dead ass. Monique need to chill. And I don't even blame D.L. Hughley. Because all he was doing from the beginning was defending himself. He let it be a little quiet at first, but then he started defending himself, started speaking up against Monique, saying, no, you wrong, this is the facts, this and that. He not once called her out her name, but now he calling her a monster because she want to take it there. Man, what y'all think about this, your boy B?